Hey everybody, Jeremy here. And the other night I was on Twitter and I came across a couple of really cool deals from Best Buy that I just felt that I really needed to jump on. They had some really good clearance sales going on, so I went ahead and I took advantage of that and I got two figures that came out quite some time ago, but I got them for really, really cheap. And I just wanted to share those with you today. First thing I'm going to show you is my first ever Figma figure. And this is the Overwatch figure for Tracer. And you know, when it comes to these Figma figures, they're kind of like on the higher end of action figures, and they tend to cost, at least 60 bucks brand new and up. But I managed to get this for 18 bucks. 18 bucks. Hanging out at my local Best Buy. I just did like an in-store pickup thing, or buy online, pick up in store. And I'm going to take this out the box and try to pose it around a little bit and kind of get a sense of how these Figma figures are. But didn't ever think I would jump into this with an Overwatch figure. But I did, and just looking at it before, even being able to really experience it, it's a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be, but it seems like there's a lot of posability here. So I'm definitely going to be checking this out, looking forward to it, and then I'll just put up some pictures of some poses that I managed to pull off with her after I recorded this video. Now the second thing that I got is this huge box right here, and this is the first four figures Crash Bandicoot. One of the ones that they came out with. There was another one where he's just sort of looking back, but this is one that I believe when it came out was around like 90 bucks, something like that. And I managed to get it from Best Buy, and once again, it was like $18, under $20, just like the Tracer figure. And you know what? The really cool thing about this first for figure statue is the way that they make it. They actually have a YouTube channel that I've been looking at, and it's really interesting. And I'm going to leave a link in the description, or perhaps maybe even a pinned comment so you can check it out. For this particular figure, they showed going through the production floor of what it takes to put one of these things together. And believe it or not, there are people who put in small pieces to put this thing together one at a time, and it just moves on down the line. So the people who put in the eyeballs are not the same that put in the hair, and they're not the same as the people who put the tape on the box. It's just really fascinating stuff, and there's other videos that they have on there as well showing the production of like a Kirby figure, people individually painting things before putting it together and moving it along. And I just thought that added like another perspective to the creation of these figures, so that, it helps me to appreciate a lot more, see all the hard work those people went through in order to put these together so that I can make videos like this for you. So I am really excited to open up these boxes and take a closer look at them. So come along with me and we'll get a close-up. My impressions of my first ever Figma figure, being able to get this close to it and just play around with it for a little bit. And now I can tell you that the one word that I thought of to describe this whole figure and this experience has been smooth. Very, very smooth. Even though it's small, it's smaller than I thought it was going to be, everything else about it, as far as the joints and the articulation, and even removing the different hands and the faceplate and the hair to remove the faceplate, it's all just been easy. It's been very easy, and now I can see why people like these figures so much, is because they're just so convenient. I'm going to show a few pictures of some poses that I managed to get with Tracer here. And that's just the tip of the iceberg, because this stand that comes with her is just very convenient. And I love the fact that you don't have to deal with any clamps. You don't have to deal with any little screws or anything. It just pegs directly into her back, and it has it can move up like this, and then even this part right here can also move forward and back, so you don't have to worry about her not being able to stand up properly. When you have this stand, you can have her in the air, and that's just really awesome, and I love that. I'm not going to spend too much time because I just wanted to just share my first impressions of this whole thing, but she does come, and oh, here's another thing I think is awesome. Figma put this little resealable bag in there as well, and you can put all of her extra pieces in this bag. There's more than enough room for this and really whatever other little accessories that you have from other figures or whatever you want to do with it. And I think that's awesome that they included that. And then you also have all these little interchangeable hands that they keep on this base, and you can just easily plug them in, and you'll be able to keep track of them, not have to worry about losing them or anything. And I think that's just really, once again, convenient, and they made it really easy for us. So this figure, pretty awesome. I love it. Let's take a look at this Crash Bandicoot now. So like I said, when I looked at the video that First for Figures made about how this guy gets assembled, it really helped me to get a better appreciation for the work that goes into doing this. And just seeing how the legs and the hair and the eyebrows and the eyes, how people are gluing them individually and assembling each part inside of the factory before they put it in the box and ship it out. It really just, I've never really seen anything like that in modern figures and modern statues from a company that would be so transparent about that kind of thing. So, I really do appreciate them for doing that. But just as this is, as a statue, I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. It has this really cool base. He can't come off of it, but it's this really cool Crash Bandicoot base with the logo there. And they, of course, absolutely nailed his likeness. They nailed the texture. The eyes are nice and smooth and glossy. And, it just has that classic kind of wacky Crash Bandicoot, kind of look, I know what they're trying to bring him back in a way with some remasters, and then they're bringing back a remaster of Crash Team Racing, and then of course you have the PlayStation Classic, which to my knowledge, did that not have a Crash Bandicoot game on it? If not, man, that is crazy, because this guy was the mascot for the original PlayStation when it first came out. And, I enjoy playing the Crash Bandicoot games, But anyway, 18 bucks, a little over 18 bucks where I paid for this guy. Of course, he is absolutely worth it. Would I have wanted to have paid $90 for this particular statue? I don't think so. Not for me. I like Crash Bandicoot. I'm not the craziest fan of Crash Bandicoot. Of course, it's that nostalgia factor that comes into play when dealing with him. But, just for the merits of this statue, it's done very, very well. I just don't know if it was $90 worth it at that price. But hey, I still think that is really, really good. And I want to keep my eye out on some more of these First for Figure stuff. I know that they are quite expensive, so maybe I can just live vicariously through the internet and take a look at all the videos that they do about the production of their statues, and when they get into those really in-depth talks, I can really sit back and enjoy that, even if I can't spend hundreds of dollars on a single statue. So this is the only thing that he comes with. Inside the box, there's this little cardboard insert that you can cut up so you can have a backdrop for him. I don't think I'm going to be doing that. I think that this is just fine the way that it is, and Crash looks fantastic. So 2 wonderful pieces to add to my collection of stuff that I have behind me, and it was a really great deal. I don't think that these are available anymore on BestBuy.com. It might be more of a local thing. Your mileage may vary when it comes to your stores, but I'm glad I was able to stumble upon these and get them, and then show you guys a video just like this. So that is all. I'm going to keep my eye open for some more cool figures. I cannot wait for those NECA Turtles to come out. Definitely be making videos about those for sure. But everything else, we will just have to wait and see. So thank you all so much for watching this video. And until next time, I'm Jeremy, and I will talk to you later.